This segment contains offensive material, and if you don't like it, we have 2 words for you.
Jabroni, Jabronixyz, oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jabroni.
Name something that gets passed around. Chris.
A joint.
A joint.
You jabronis hit the jackpot, and then all of a sudden, you're jumping around like a bunch of idiots.
Ladies and gentlemen, heels and heelettes, welcome back to another episode of Joints and Jabronis. I'm your boy, Chris G. Once again with Mary Jane in joint form. And today we finally have a special guest. The guest that I've been trying to get on for as long as I remember, since I started this damn thing almost a year ago. We changed his name a few times, but he is officially known now as the Baby Making Champ Ness. My good brother Ness. How are you, brother?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fine. I'm just glad to finally be on one of my favorite shows covering the jabronis of the wrestling world and enjoying a little bit of Mary Jane while we do so. So,
Absolutely. That's the whole premise of Joints and Jabronis. We are going to enjoy some Mary Jane. We're going to watch some botches, and we're going to discuss a few jabronis. We're going to get into it for the month of August. But before we get into it, I want to remind everybody to share, like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. Help us, show us love. We will show love back. Ness, before we get started and start watching some botches, I always count to 3, and it's to indicate that we're going to light up the joint. I hope you light up at 3. I want the people at home watching to light up at 3. Ness, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. We're going to count it down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. That was like a Lil Wayne track. That was nice in sync.
Yeah. That lighter flick, some shit's about to go down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So, for the first segment of Joints and Jabronis that we will be getting into, we are going to start with my favorite jabotches. Ness, when you think of jabotch, what's the first thing you think of?
Oh, man. Like one in particular or just the overall?
Like maybe your favorite botch or just a botch that has stuck with you through your wrestling fandom.
Oh, man. One of my favorite botches. Oh, man, I got to think hard for this one.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, you don't even think of like your favorite botch because you're just like, oh, you fucked up. So I got to think of my favorite fuck up.
Or
right
just one that if you think, like if you see it, you always laugh. Even though some of them are they're
Taskmaster, not Taskmaster, I'm sorry. Shockmaster. I was just playing the Avengers game. We just kicked the Taskmaster's ass, but Shockmaster, that shit was pitiful. It's fucking pitiful.
Shockmaster kicked his own ass in that debut.
Oh my god!
But speaking of debuts that have been compared to the Shockmaster, our first jabotch is gonna be an All Elite debut. All right, everybody. So our first jabotch is Matt Sydal making his All Elite debut at All Elite Wrestling All Out. Are you ready, Ness?
I'm ready.
All right, let's watch it. That copyright just in case. Oh, he's getting up top. He's going up for the shooting star press. Oh my God.
Whoopsie daisy.
It could have been a lot worse, but damn, he fell hard on his neck.
Yeah, like off rip, glad to see he was okay. All right, since we got the pleasantries out the way, what the fuck, Matt Sydal? You are a professional, man. You're supposed to, you got one of the best shooting star presses of all time. That was like almost Brock Lesnar at fucking Mania against Kurt Angle type shit.
It was
fucking bad.
almost there. It was almost
It was
there.
almost there. It was a
There's
little
only-
worse because at least Brock got almost the full rotation. He didn't even get like half the rotation.
No, he got like 50 degrees and then just dropped. There's two things that I think happened. Either one, the rope was really slippery because so much hair grease and water and oil and whatever the fuck is out there when these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Or two, considering it was Matt Sydal, he might have been too high and just fucking almost killed himself.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking it was probably both, but since I'm definitely gonna go with that, since this is Jordan Jabronis, he was definitely high, and everybody knows Matt Sydal.
It just makes more sense. It's a better excuse for it. All right, this next jabotch is going to be Joey Janela on AEW Dark a couple weeks ago. And you know what? Let's just play it. Let's just watch it. Nice little spot right here. All right, nice little kick. Oh, nice little middle kick right there. All right, I'm just gonna walk across these jabronis and just woo. That's how you get a hip replacement at 30 years old. Trying to do shit like that. It's a good spot, but
he just
I would make sure I'm not walking on sweaty people when I try it.
That's gonna be hard when you're a wrestler, man. Exerting so much energy, you gotta sweat.
You better put some fucking stick 'em on his boots next time. Get that extra grip.
I don't even know what to make of this.
I mean, you kind of see where he was going. He was gonna do like a dive across the ring. he just like steps on his ass and goes straight down.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. If anything, he should have tried to like use Peter Avalon to like springboard off of him and hit Brandon Cutler with like a Yoshi Tonic or like a rolling sunset flip, like powerbomb type of thing. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
I mean, rewatching it now, it looks like he just misses his step. Instead of stepping on Brandon's back, he steps on his shoulder blade, which is obviously not going to have enough traction.
Right. Oh yeah, just seeing it again. He was trying to do the tag. So I get it. Like it makes sense. But yeah, that was just.
This one I don't really want to do, but it was fucking bad. Because we all know what they were trying to do, and it just didn't happen. So we're going to replay it.
I didn't see this at all. Oh, this one. Yeah, I did see this one.
Ooh, it's not a Canadian Destroyer, and it's not a Sunset Flip Bomb. At this point, don't know what to call it.
Tried to say that this shit was a blockbuster. That's not a fucking blockbuster.
That was a blockbuster. She clearly tried to go for the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
But Lacey's so damn stiff. She couldn't even do the flip. Like,
I'm blaming that all on Lacey. I don't know. I don't blame. I don't really blame Naomi for like snapping on fans after the fact because Lacey Evans fucked that whole thing up. Like she didn't even.
Naomi does kind of slide in like an awkward angle though. Like it's not.
Oh
straight.
yeah.
You know, it's like she comes off the corner of her. Just bad all around. It's bad all around. And then I like how Naomi just like brushes it off and gets hyped, like, yeah, bitch.
Hey, it hurt her. I don't know about that. It looked like it hurt Naomi more.
It hurt me. It hurt the fans to watch that. That's what it really hurt.
Oh shit! I didn't think you were gonna do this so early.
Yeah. Sammy G is going to be a common theme on Joints and Jabronis this week or this month. So, you know what? It's not even really his fault. It's on him and Matt. But damn, we're just gonna play the spot because this shit is brutal. Apparently, Matt Hardy did not die from this. We're gonna go for a nice spear. Oh, they just missed the fucking first table. He just almost breaks his head on the concrete. Do you think, you know what? I was going to save it for later, but do you think Sammy G is an unsafe worker?
Nah, not at all. I think that this feud has been, I don't want to say jinxed, but like a lot of bad shit has been going on between these two. Like real life shit that's like that halted the feud for it to even go on this long. You know, Sammy and the things he said about Sasha, Matt just being injured, having to take time off, like a lot of things has been happening. Matt getting hit. I said take the time off. I'm sorry, I'm high. Matt getting hit with the fucking the chair, the non-gimmick chair that split him open. He had to get stitches. Like, there's a lot of bad shit going on here. I hope that it is done. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was. Matt Hardy. Fucking Sammy. Like, Matt giving Sammy the rub. So, like, I'm all for it. But, like, shit like this happens, and then they fucking quote unquote let Dr. Samson or whoever the fuck it was apparently clear Matt of concussion protocol or whatever. Matt's wife Rebby is on Twitter snapping saying she ain't talked to nobody, they're still in the hospital, or like,
according to All Elite Wrestling, as we record this, they had put out a tweet and an Instagram post saying that Matt Hardy got a CT scan, and he's 100% fine. He has no concussion, and he will be at Dynamite on Wednesday. This is straight from Tony Khan, All Elite Wrestling. So I think Rebby's still trying to call bullshit, but I don't think that Tony Khan and AEW would take that type of risk and be totally negligent to a fucking concussion in 2020. Especially these guys are they own a football team, man. They got to deal with this shit all the time. So,
that is true. That's a good point.
Puerto Rican, she's from Queens. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know about that, but we're not gonna talk. That's not the show for this.
We're gonna have to keep that one for going raw. So, speaking of throwing chairs at Matt Hardy, we're going to replay that video from like 5 different angles because, that's probably
brutal.
I don't use the word gnarly, but it fits for this shit. It's the gnarliest spot.
I'm surprised you haven't used that for like a match rating yet.
Gnarly? Oh, shit. I guess it's coming next round table, whenever that is. All right, let's play it. All right. Motherfucker's going to grab the chair. He's just going to, fuck you, Matt. Ooh. Eat that, Matt. Eat that, Matt. And then the bump, man. That looked painful too, man. Look at Matt Hardy selling like a champ.
The crimson mass just all over his face.
Hardy selling like a champ. Oh my god.
This is what I'm talking about. Matt's getting fucked up.
I mean, it's unfortunate events, but like, I really don't think it's on purpose. And
no, not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying, like, it's bad luck, quote unquote bad luck. I'm not blaming Sammy G's calling me an unsafe worker. Things happen, like the chair shit. I don't know if did he know that the chair wasn't gimmick?
So what I've heard and what I've read is he couldn't find the gimmick chair that he was supposed to throw. So, he panicked and just picked up the first chair he seen and chucked it full speed 3 feet away from Matt Hardy. Oh man, it gets a little hard to watch after a while.
Yeah, I'm getting a good angle of that right now. That shit is brutal.
Looking at it.
Big ups to Matt Hardy, but this is what I'm saying, and this is totally Marcus of me. Matt Hardy's character is you can't kill Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
He can slap a tornado. He cannot die.
Oh shit.
So fucking Sammy G and his terribly timed spear off the fucking scaffolding that hit him on his head on the concrete. Another fucking gimmick chair smacking him in the forehead. He's still here. Probably fucked up. But,
I just hope this feud is over and they stop killing each other.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Tonight, or last night was, I'm good.
Yeah, definitely the blow off. Yeah. All right, Ness, we're going to go on to our next segment, which is the Jabronis of the month. And we already got into Sammy G a little bit. We already exposed his his downfalls. So we don't got to get into that. But
Yeah.
we have to talk about a few interesting characters. Our
Fucking
first jabroni,
Marty Jannetty.
Marty Jannetty, is going to be jabroni for 2020. As you can see on the screen, he just puts up this Facebook rant. Not only is it kind of racist, but extremely homophobic. And he basically admits to killing a man and dumping his body into a river. Now, the more I think about it, the more I laugh. Because I don't know if I should believe this guy. I don't know if he has been doing too much drugs lately. I don't know if it's a combination of both. But we got to get some help for this fucking guy. You can't be making Facebook posts dropping F-bombs, and I'm not talking about the word fuck. F-bombs.
Yeah, not in 2020. Can't do a
Yeah.
lot of shit in 2020. Like the world's
Can't
just
do a
fucked
lot
up
of this
right
shit.
now.
Yeah. But you hurt me. I will say this, all right? I will say this. I might have to bleep this out. But but you hurt me with your fucking Jamaican. Like, there's so many things wrong with this guy, man. I don't know what's going on.
Bugging the fuck out, yo. It's crazy to see, like, I don't know.
If you had to
Just
choose a
wild.
drug, if you had to choose the drug to say that Marty Jannetty was on, primarily, he might be doing a lot of shit, but if it was one drug you think he was on when he wrote this, what do you think it is?
Coke.
Really? Ah, this is like a meth post, man.
You know what's crazy? I was
This is
like,
a fucking meth post.
I don't really know about meth, but I wouldn't doubt
Me?
it.
That's
Type
meth
of
powder.
thing. Nah, I mean, hey, it probably is. I know some shit like this, just rambling. This nigga's coked the fuck up. Probably drunk too.
I mean, yeah, he's doing a combination of things, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised he's made it this far at this point. But I believe there's been an investigation into this.
Yeah, like, and I don't even know where it's going with that. I haven't heard much about it, so.
I'll definitely look into that because he might end up going to prison. So hopefully not. Hopefully they send him to rehab and he gets his shit together. Fucking Marty Jannetty.
Fucking Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, look at this guy. This is the next fucking jabroni. I don't even know his name. I don't even want to know his name. But he's a fucking creep, right? You just look at him and you know he's a creep. But to have zip ties, a knife, mace, and plan to abduct a female WWE superstar because you didn't want her to lose her fucking hair in a match
That's why he did this shit?
Yes, that is the primary motive eventually, apparently, because he has been stalking her on social media, DMing her, don't do this. He loves her, a whole bunch of shit, creep shit. Like, chill the fuck out, my man. What are you? Like, I don't understand, bro, how wrestling fans take it to this extent. Why can't you be cool wrestling fans like us? We don't go around kidnapping people. We got kids.
I got a lot of kids.
This is the baby making champion of the world.
Yes. But shit like that, you won't be having any type of children if you don't have any already.
And thank whoever's in charge of this universe that he doesn't reproduce, because we can't have more of this guy running around.
Hell
and we can't have more wrestling fans like this guy running around.
Bro,
stop being creepy. Stop sending dick pics. Stop, leave
him alone. First of all, this is like fucking embarrassing. Like, I like wrestling. I'm fucking proud to say I like wrestling.
It makes people like us look bad because we're not bad guys.
Because people like this, like, that shit is fucking terrible. Yeah, this dude is a fucking loser. Like, people think, oh, you like wrestling, and they think of people like this that think this shit
Yeah.
is real. Like, all right, she's gonna lose her fucking hair. The shit can grow back. Like, what kind of weirdo shit is that? You're gonna fucking commit a crime because one of your favorite TV stars, 'cause that's what she is. That's fucking creepy as shit. You trying to like kidnap a fucking celebrity and shit over a fictional, and that's why this shit is so fucking hard to have people be like, oh, you like wrestling, because like, yeah, I like wrestling. I like the athleticism, the fucking sportsmanship, and the stories. I'm not so much the stories in certain companies, but other companies, yes, like New Japan. Like, I love the stories of New Japan, even though Gato be fucking over Naito. That shit is so annoying. And I know Stat King's gonna see this, and that's why I said that shit. So leave me alone.
We're gonna have Stat King on an episode. He could smoke a cigar. I'll make an exception for him. It's sad, you know.
Yeah, it is fucking sad, bro. And like,
And it paints the wrestling fans and the wrestling scene in a bad light. Like, this is what we produce. We produce.
no. We don't produce that. That is a whole other entity on its own. I'm not claiming that shit as a wrestling fan. That's just a fucked up person. That's a sick individual that needs to like seek help, get help, and like, I'm kind of glad now that this, like, they're bringing, quote unquote, trying to bring fans back and whatsoever, but like, I'm not really a huge fan of that Thunderdome shit. But as long as I guess that's the way to do it. It keeps people the fuck away from like the actual arenas and shit. Like,
True.
then this dude had like her house, like,
Yeah, but
and then
yeah,
she was with like Mandy Rose. So I mean, like, that's just weird. They probably both could have just jumped and beat the fuck out of
yeah,
him.
but something like that is scary, man. You don't know if you got a gun on them at the moment or
Nah,
what.
yeah, I understand that, but like,
So it's tough. It's a sticky situation too. You know, it's something you can't really react to until you're in that situation. I'm mad. Oh, I let that one fly. I'm gonna have to edit that one out. I let this dude. I hate the fact that this dude traveled 2 states to try to pull a Buffalo Bill and just have Sonya in his basement and make her put on lotion for the rest of her life. Makes no sense. And fuck him. Just fuck him.
world, if anybody's watching this that isn't a fan of wrestling, we don't claim sick individuals like this guy. We don't even know his name.
Yeah.
Don't even need to know his name. He's a fucking nobody.
He's not weird. We're all a little weird. You could be weird, but this guy's sick. All right? If you're sick, go fuck yourself. If you're weird, watch the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe to True Hill Heat. So that's it for this month's edition, episode, whatever, of Joints and Jabronis, featuring my man, the baby making champion. Easy for me to say. My man Ness.
Yeah.
Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter at skinny_Kravitz. You can find me on Instagram at _skinny_Kravitz_. And you can catch me on True Hill Heat pay-per-view roundtables. You don't hear this one yet. I got a new another nickname or another gimmick, the Roundtable Rebel. I'm trying to run with that.
Yeah, I can definitely see why.
Like yeah. I like the roundtable shit, bro. That's really getting me back on the channel, like, cause with all the fucking like shit going on in the pandemic, I was going to work. We're essential workers, so you see how that shit is. We just be working and working and working. That's why it took so long for us to be able to do this. Like, it's serious. It's real life, bro. I definitely respect the show. I love the shit. I remember when this shit was on fucking Facebook posts.
This is just a thought.
The Jabronis of the week. Yeah, the Jabroni of the week.
This started off as a thought. Oh man, in a Facebook group, not to be named, long ago.
No, that's exactly why I ain't named that shit. Fuck me. Oh, I'll let that fly.
Made his way onto True Hills. And then eventually just made his way into a comment on actual True Heel Heat, and then became an idea onto the actual channel. So it's been a great ride. We're approaching a year soon, and I was happy to have you on. I've been wanting you
I
on
appreciate
for a while. The roundtables are great. You can find me at the roundtables, of course, most of them or some of them. I haven't been on the recent one because too many roundtables, too much Chris G. Got to let everybody else rock.
I hear that.
But Wednesday Night Warriors, me and my man Romeo Anthony Colon, we break down the Wednesday Night Wars.
I got to get on there too.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you are the creator of Ness XT.
Nah, man, y'all took that shit over.
It was temporary, and then you just was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just get on roundtables."
Y'all already got that joint like grooving. My shit was stagnant.
They brought Impact to Stat King.
Yeah, so it's like everybody's moving. We see that's the thing. Like, this is why I'm fucking so glad to be a part of this team. We piggyback off each other. We're just like, yo, if this shit's not working for me, how about can you do this? Like, we got this shit down to a science, and like that's why this shit is booming. All these people that subscribe to True Hill Heat, our YouTube channel, like I tell them like, yo, my boys did this shit. Like they got all these crazy ass segments, and like everything is original. Every show is like one of its own. And like this shit is just so dope, bro. I'm so fucking glad to be a part of this shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. And you're always welcome back. We're gonna have more episodes in the future, so
definitely, of course, this is definitely going to be more botching going on in the wrestling world. So,
absolutely. After this month, I have to.
Yeah, that was this show is blunts and bloopers. I meant to say that at the beginning of the show.
That's a good one. That could be the just in case Joints and Jabronis ever gets copyrighted or some shit, I could just switch to blunts and bloopers.
No, you better get copyright. This is all original content. All original content. Not going to get into it, but all original content over here. Yeah, we don't take no ideas from nobody, contrary to belief.
You can find me at spick_flair_woo. 3 O's. You know me, Chris G. Wednesday Night Warrior, Roundtable, wherever else. I'll be around. We will catch you guys next time here on Joints and Jabronis. For Mary Jane, I am Chris G. For the Baby Making Champion Ness. Peace.